just took a little hacksaw and made this little divot and just cleaned it out with my knife. Maybe dig it out a little bit more on the edges at least, so this fits toward the bottom. But so far, got this in. I kind of learned to start thick. What do you say? Instead of just cutting it out, kind of shaving it down and then trying to push it in, because it kind of separates it, and this kind of gives it much more strength and won't fracture in the middle. But I'll get back to you. Alright, that fits much better. Now to do the carving, which I should have done less instead of this. But I'll show you what it looks like after carving, or maybe even middle of carving or anything like that. I'm gonna cut it right here with the saw, then this whole piece right here. That's like a 4-finger grip right there, so that's enough. You can hold it good enough to get a strike from. Alright, I got the Arrowhead wrapped on there. It's basically called hafting, along with putting the pine sap on it. I just used some fishing line and just regular old pine sap and one of my second hobo stoves. So I already kind of melted this before, trying to make something else. But I'm going to make it into actual pine pitch glue using some of the charcoal in there. But instead of just letting this like rise up really high, because the flames will go over how high this is, and I don't want that going over because the pine sap is flammable. So I'm just going to make it into like a bed of coals, so it's kind of hot and melts it just from the coals. So while that heats up and kinda dies down to coals, I'll put it on, and then I'll start the beginnings of pine pitch glue. Since you don't really want chunks of charcoal, I'll just put them in this plastic bag, and I'm just kind of crushing it inside of there, so it just actually like collects it as well. But there's a hole in it, but that's better than nothing. But it feels pretty hot. Just put that on there and let it melt, and then add the charcoal. Alright. A little bit hotter than I wanted, because you don't really want it boiling, because that kind of takes away all the flammability, I guess, or stickiness, or strength, or whatever it is, I don't know. But it's pretty much liquidy right here. And now, I've heard like different types of combinations of pine sap and charcoal, or like Creek Stewart recommends like 3 parts pine sap and 1 part charcoal. So I may just try that or something. But let me just open this up, and then I'll start putting it back in. Okay, I had to smash it up a little bit, but just start just adding it. continue doing this, and I'll get back to you when I think I got the mixture. Alright, I think I got the consistency that I want. I think it's pretty good, and it seems to stay pretty well and form really well. So let's get putting it on the Arrowhead, or the wrapping on the Arrowhead. Kind of scoop it and just kind of lather it on there. Then once this kind of dries a bit, or hardens a bit, just kind of smooth it. Maybe even take the knife to it, maybe. It fits perfect in the hand. It's kind of like a great contour right there. And it's four-fingered right there. Really nice. Now let's strike it. This is my fat wood ferro rod handle. This could scrape off wood, make it really nice. And once you get all like enough power or anything like that, then you could just even do it with the other hand. Works either way. And that is a really awesome looking handle. I just like kind of put it over the fire, and I was noticing like the soot was getting onto it. Then when I rubbed it, it just made it even look better, even with the grooves and cuts and stuff like that. I try to make a design on the bottom right here so it kind of matches it, because one part of it just kind of fractured off. It was just a little bit of splinter, actually just a flat piece. So I just made it look better. You can use it for other stuff as well. Picking out the nails. Cut game. And probably just use it as a shank. But this is how I made the striker flint. That looks really cool. Look at that. And I got the ferro rod over there, and I'm going to be sending it sometime soon. So here you go, Flint.